Today we're going to talk about Christmas cactus. It's a traditional Christmas flower because it blooms at this time of year. It's a long night, short day plant, much like the poinsettia. Now typically when we think of cactus, we think of something more like the desert variety. And this would make a nice Christmas present because it's in a beautiful dish garden, but that's not the cactus we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about a cactus that comes from a different part of the world. The Christmas cactus, also known as the zygo cactus, comes from South America. It was found in the jungles growing in the crotches of trees. What we want to do is, because it's a short day, long night plant, in September we want to put it in 12 to 14 hours a day of darkness. We want to give it a shorter light span. And by doing so, we're going to encourage it to go ahead and bloom. It also starts to bloom when temperatures go below 55 degrees. Doesn't mean you put it in your refrigerator, but if it's where it gets some cool temperatures at night, that would certainly help it grow. It comes in different sizes, from a little 4-inch pot to a larger hanging basket. It can be grown outside, hanging in a fairly shady area with high light but not direct sun. As all cactus, people think that cactus don't need any water, but it actually likes to be watered. Water it till the soil is moist, and then don't water it again until you can touch the soil and it's dry. It comes in many, many different colors, from this beautiful salmon to a light apricot to white. It's very easy to propagate. If a piece breaks off, you just stick it back in the same container or start a brand new cactus. These things are traditional family passed down from generation to generation because they can live for a long time. And you can take this and divide it up and make it a Christmas tradition. When visitors come over, you give them a piece that they can have and grow a Christmas cactus for themselves for next year. It does really well at a hanging basket because it has that traditional draping form. And it always blooms at the ends of the leaves. You see here we have tight buds. We get into opening flower, and then when we see this beautiful flower here. Now this is probably a combination of colors where they took several different plants and placed here, because we have this nice light apricot, and then we have the beautiful white flower. You use a traditional cactus soil, a very dry mix when you're potting these, and you use a liquid fertilizer. Don't get it on the leaves, but as you mix it up, put it on the soil level about every 2 months, and that'll keep your cactus healthy and until next year when it's time to bloom again. Now there is an Easter cactus. It's a different variety. It's motivated by long day, short nights, and so, but that would be something we'll investigate in the spring. It also can go in a little basket here where there's a couple. Again, you can have several different flowers, and then after Christmas, you take these and go ahead and move them into a larger container. This is a very important part of the horticulture industry, especially at a time when people aren't thinking too much of flowers or landscaping outside. That's why they're doing is they're using this cactus to supplement your Christmas decorations. You'll enjoy this Christmas tradition for many, many years. This easy to care for plant will really impress your friends.